Hello, I'm Kristyn, and in this video, I'll be answering some questions and giving some advice that will hopefully be helpful to some high school Gear Up students. So first, a little bit about me. I was born and raised in West Virginia and still live in West Virginia. I graduated from Mingo Central High School down in the southern part of the state all the way back in 2014. And from there, I came to West Virginia University, where I got my bachelor's degrees in aerospace and mechanical engineering. And currently, I am a graduate student finishing up my PhD in mechanical engineering. So why mechanical engineering? What made me choose to study mechanical engineering and go into this field? For as long as I can remember, I've been interested in space and really interested in planes. And that interest was really refined in my high school pre-engineering program through Project Lead the Way. And through those courses, I figured out that I really was interested in aerospace engineering, but also that I enjoyed things that involved mechanical systems or mechanical components. I've always been a really mechanically minded person, and because of that, I decided to head off to WVU and pursue the dual degree program in mechanical and aerospace engineering. And over that time, through some internships and of course all of my classes, I figured out that I really enjoyed specifically mechanical engineering to continue my studies in that through grad school, mostly because of the versatility of mechanical engineering, and also mechanical engineering really plays well on my strengths also as an engineer. We need to be a part of creating these solutions, and we need to decide as West Virginians, and especially as Southern West Virginians, to believe in ourselves, to believe in our capabilities, and really show the world what we have to offer. But to do so, we really need a good support system, and a support system that is constantly offering support and encouragement of our own goals, both personal and professional and educational. And in a lot of cases, this might be your parents. It could be friends, especially in college. It may be the person that you share a dorm room with because you're with them so often. And then in high school, and especially in college, that can be your guidance counselors as well. But in any case, if you find yourself in your current situation without that good support system that is constantly offering you encouragement, I am encouraging you today to go out and find it. And I know this seems very sort of counterintuitive, but I promise, I can assure you that there are people who care about you and that care about your career. And sometimes it's just a matter of finding those people and deciding to rely on them as a resource to our lives, personally, professionally, and just across the board, to have that support system that's there to hold us up. And so is there anything that I would like to share or think that would be beneficial to students? And what advice could I give? So a few points, but to start off, I know, trust me, I know that going to college, especially if you grow up in a small town, sounds really intimidating. And 4 years or 2 years or 5 years, depending on the degree you're considering, sounds like a lot of time. But college really is just completing each semester and each class and each assignment one at a time. And those small efforts and those small goals that you achieve, they add up over those years. And they add up to this education that stays with you for the rest of your life. Your education is something that no one can ever take away from you, that you can give to yourself. Also, when I was in your shoes in high school, I've read about college graduates in forums similar to this video, and they were passionate about their work, and they had achieved these goals that seemed so large and so unattainable, and that made them seem very distant from the circumstance that I was in at the time. It made them seem as if it was someone who was so far above and beyond what I was capable of doing. But over time, certainly, I realized that they were also just students who were willing to put in the time and the work to invest in themselves, which is something only we can do. Again, only we can invest in ourselves and achieve their goals bit by bit by bit. And so if 4 years sounds like a lot, but the reality is if you're 17 or 18 today, in 4 years, no matter what, you'll be 21 or 22. But you can choose to be motivated over that time and be a 22-year-old with a degree under your belt and, at the starting point of a career that you're really passionate about. Either way, time is going to pass anyway. So I encourage you to just go for it.